In this video, I'll go over an n8n automation for an agency that creates social media content featuring a human-in-the-loop function for quality control, with Slack as a meeting ground for the employees to run the flow, and Google Sheets as the database. It features a brief ID as the key to the database that gets bumped up every time a human does a revision. The workflow is built with 3 subflows all in the same canvas connected with webhooks, although this could very well be subflows, but we have them here for viewing and testing. My n8n instance is exposed to the web via Cloudflare tunnel so that the web forms can be accessed by links in Slack, and the wait nodes are actually the web form on form submitted mode, awaiting for the user input and continuing the flow all in one node. The Sophia line is strategy creation, the Marcus line is post content creation, and Taylor is the executive approval. The IT department would have set up Slack and invited the users, and we can see a bookmark here for Sophia to kick off the flow and enter a new strategy brief. But we're going to use some pre-configured nodes here for test briefs. This is the first test brief. Let's kick it off, and we'll notice the Sophia line has extra nodes for customer service to enter if it's a new client, enter it into the database, and notify Sophia when it's ready. Now the Sophia line is running, it has access to the web, and it'll create 3 different post content ideas for Sophia. My local here pops up the forms, but let's go to Slack and see the message for Sophia, and here it is. Here are the proposed angles. Let's just ask for a revision. It could be 1, 2, or 3, but the revise node is what matters to the AI. Something like that, and let's kick off the revision. Alright, so that already kicked back and the AI is working on it. That would have gotten written to the database here under the strategy tab, still under the new brief, and revise was entered here. So the new angles are ready. Let's kick back to Slack, revise strategy, proposed angles. Let's give that a approved. There we go, submit, and that'll go right over to Marcus. Now we'll have to go to executions because it is a separate execution. Incidentally, these flows have Gemini Flash 2.5, and Marcus is using a single image for media creation, of which you could expand this to video creation, carousel, an entire subflow for the actual media. So the Marcus line is now awaiting approval from Marcus, and we can see the message from Marcus here. Open the content review form, and we'll see what the AI actually came up with as a post for Lupin client, LinkedIn, the topic. There is the post, endless video, cues, wrong. Okay, let's just give this an approval real quick. And we can see that written here into post content, and it was approved, so it turned green. And we're up in brief ID number 2, but it's still the Lupin LinkedIn of that day. So that would have kicked down to executive approval, and that would be Taylor, and a Claude model here for viewing the image and giving an AI opinion. As you can see here with any quality flags, the AI says approve. Let's check our Slack. There's the Taylor message, no flags. There's the post. The AI recommends approve, but let's just see what a revision looks like. Let's send it back through the Marcus line. If we choose the Sophia line, it's very simply a message to Sophia to re-enter a new brief here. But the Marcus line is a full revision, and it sends a message to Marcus to expect a revision coming with Taylor's notes here. So Marcus has his revision from Taylor awaiting here. Could further revise it as well. But let's check the message from Marcus, the revision, and we'll open the form there. And there's the outdoor scene. Most managers think. I would have to look closer on that, but for the flow, we're going to say approved. Great. Let that run. And in the database, we would have seen that Marcus was actually revised and now is approved. And Marcus's notes are here, and Taylor's note was here. And now we are back into executive approval, and the message for Taylor. Let's just give that an approval, and that has succeeded. We get a final message in the Slack channel. Team, all has been approved. Incidentally, in the database, I have add tools, open viewer, and when you click a link, you can also view the image here, and that is simply created by extensions app script in Google Sheets. The final approval from Taylor would probably go to a Blotato or an upload post to publish the content. So please comment with any questions, and we'll see if we can provide this workflow on the N8n forum, complete with instructions on customization. Thank you.